Today we'll be talking about the Pony Express. I'm Avocado.
And I'm Guacamole. The thousands of people who moved west on the Oregon Trail needed a way to get mail past the Rocky Mountains. This put the Pony Express into motion.
The Pony Express has been going on since April 3rd, 1860. It's a long ride on horseback from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California. The Pony Express soon ended because of the transcontinental telegraph that was invented in 1861.
Telegraphs sent a lot quicker and cost less. In the end, the Pony Express lost money and became outdated.
This means the Pony Express riders that were left had to go out and search for a new job.
They lost a lot of horses because the riders had to switch them out every 5 miles. If any of the horses got bit by a rattlesnake or hurt, they would just leave them for dead.
Since being fast was the main goal, the Pony Express went to huge lengths to keep the horses' loads as airy as possible. Rather than heavier cowboys, most of the riders were smaller men who weighed between 100 to 125 pounds, around the same size as a modern horse racing jockey. The usual age was around 20, but it wasn't unusual for teenagers as young as 14 to ride. One man named Bronco Charlie Miller said he was only 11 years old when he joined.
To cut down on weight and make the horses swifter, Pony Express used a special type of mail bag known as mochila, the Spanish word for knapsack. The saddle consisted of a leather cover that was hung over the saddle's horn and was held in place by the rider's weight. It featured 4 padlocked pockets, 3 for mail and 1 for the rider's time card, and could hold up to 20 pounds of mail. At each relief station, riders would simply grab the mochila off one saddle and put it onto another, allowing them to switch horses in the length of just 2 minutes.
Hello, my name is Ron Atkinson. I'm a member of the National Pony Express Association, the Wyoming division. My interest started in the Pony Express back in 1982 when I first joined. I joined because my great-great-great-grandfather and his 2 sons were original Pony Express riders. Howard Egan, Major Howard Egan, Richard and Erastus Egan. I started riding mostly to use your horses more. We've done it a long time. I've been ride captain for 30 years. We do it every year. This will be my 41st year doing it. I've involved everybody I can possibly get to ride. My whole family is riding, and now I have my granddaughters riding, so we have 3 generations of riders going with me, my wife, my daughter, and my granddaughters. Like I said, I've been ride captain, and we were in charge of organizing it. We have, in Uintah County, we have 92 miles of trails to ride. We have 8 hours to get that in, and we change the mail pouch every 2 miles. This is a mochila, it's called. This is what we carry the mail in. This rides over your saddle. We have official letters from the U.S. Post Office. There's probably 500 letters we carry in each of these pouches. There's 4 pouches. We ride, once it starts, it goes from Sacramento to St. Joseph, Missouri, and we have 10 days to get it across the nation. That was the same time frame that the original Pony Express riders rode it in. We send letters that are in these. They cost $5 to send a letter on the Pony Express. It's carried 24/7, and it costs the same as it did back in 1861, $5. It's just a fun time. People that have joined have really enjoyed it. It turns into a family affair. We have lots of families doing it. It's just a nice outing, and it's real neat to be able to ride history. You're riding along on the trail, and it's the actual trail that the Pony Express riders rode, Uintah County in Wyoming. Our whole 82 miles follows the original trail, so you're riding as close as possible to the original trail. It's just a part of history that seems to be a romantic part of the West, because everybody remembers the Pony Express, and we just have a good fun time doing it. This is their Bibles. Every Pony Express rider is given a Bible, and they carry it over their heart when they're riding. And when you ride, you're given a ride stamp to show which way your direction. The direction goes east to west and west to east every other year. Women were not allowed to ride in it until 1991, when it became part of the National Trail System. So now everybody can ride in it. Youth have to be 14 years of old to carry them out themselves with parents' consent.
The Pony Express didn't come cheap. In the beginning, it cost $5 for every half ounce of mail, the same amount of $130 today. Later prices were reduced to $1, but it still was way too high for everyday mail. Instead, the Pony Express, for the most part, was used to deliver newspaper reports, government dispatches, and business documents. Most of them were printed on super thin paper to keep the costs and weight down.
Which means that 1 ounce of mail costs $30.52 today. That's a lot. Did you know that almost all documents of the Pony Express are fake? Most of them are littered with lies.
Did you know that the Pony Express only lasted 18 months because they went bankrupt? It was soon replaced by a telegraph.
Fun fact, Buffalo Bill wasn't a part of the Pony Express. He rode for them before it became the Pony Express, but that does not mean he was a part of it. Major Howard Egan was the oldest Pony Express rider at the age of 45 years old.
Did you know they first tried to transport mail by steamship, but it took up to a month to 3 or more just to deliver?
The Pony Express contributed to the ways of communication immensely. It had a huge impact on our lives today. It put our nation closer together when the Civil War was trying to tear it to pieces. It even paved the way for a faster and more advanced way of communication that the world still benefits from. On October 24, 1861, the last wires for the Continental Telegraph were installed in Salt Lake City, Utah. The next day, October 25, 1861, the Pony Express's ending was announced. Pony Express, St. Joseph, Missouri to California in 10 days or less. Wanted, young, skinny, wiry fellows, not over 18. Must be expert riders, willing to risk death daily. Orphans preferred, wages $25 per week. Apply Pony Express stables at St. Joseph, Missouri.
Fun fact, the Pony Express route was about 2,000 miles long. It had 190 stations. Most of them were in Nevada, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Utah. Each rider rode 75 to 100 miles and changed horses every 10 to 15 miles.
All riders were asked to carry Bibles with them, but none of them really listened because the Bible they were asked to carry was very heavy and just added more weight when the goal was cut down on weight.
Indians never killed any of the riders, they just wanted to know what they were running from. Alexander Majors, William Hepburn Russell, and William B. Waddell were the founders of the Pony Express. They put the Pony Express together in 2 months. On April 3, 1860, the first Pony Express rider left St. Joseph, Missouri to get mail through to Sacramento, California. The founders started the Pony Express hoping to win an exclusive government mail contract, but that did not happen.
Pony Express Oath. I do hereby swear before the great and living God that during my employment as a Pony Express rider, I will under no circumstances use profane language, drink intoxicating liquors, abuse my mount, quarrel, or fight with any other riders, and so that in every respect I will conduct myself honestly, be faithful to my duties, and so direct my acts to win the confidence of everyone. Pony Express Thesis Statement. The Pony Express delivered mail for 18 months from Missouri to California, but it was cut short because of the Transcontinental Telegraph. People still participate in the Pony Express today to remind others of how it changed the world. The Pony Express contributed to the ways of communication immensely today.